So Romans 8:3 said this, the law of Moses was unable to save us because of the weakness of our sinful nature. So God did what the law couldn't do. He sent his own son in a body like our bodies that we sinners have to be able to identify with us as we go through this life, right? So he sent his son in a body, that's the bodies that we sinners have. And in that body, God declared an end to sin's control over us. So power of sin has been lost, right? The end of sin's control over us by giving his son as a sacrifice for our sins. See, the law tried to reform, or the law tries to turn over a new leaf. And so that would be all dependent on you and what you could do and how you could do better, right? I'm going to turn over a new leaf in life. I'm going to try something new, right? It's the same thing that we try to do at the beginning of the new year to say, hey, this year is going to be different. I'm going to turn over a new leaf, right? That's what the law was there to do, to say, okay, these are the things that you need to do correctly, and these are the things that are going to save your life. These are the things that are going to keep you more healthy, right? All of this, all these things that God, he gave it for a reason, right? But all these things that God gave, right? But that's all it could do, was try to bring like a reform or turn over a new leaf, but it was fully dependent on you. It was fully dependent on you. But God saw a way in this, and that way was Jesus. And then as we start to take a better picture of what happened with the law and everything in the Old Testament, we see that we start to take these snapshots of it, and it says, wait, all of this was pointing to Christ. Everything was pointing to Jesus, and he was the fulfillment of this law. He was the only one that could do this, and so he took the power of sin from us. So the law tries to reform and turn over a new leaf, but sin cannot be reformed. It's impossible. Sin cannot be reformed. Sin has to be put to death. So Jesus paid the price of sin and put it to death on the cross.